Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your May 2016 General Tarot Card Read. Dee here, along with my lovely friend, Miss Lucy.
Hello.
Wow, Virgo, you got some crazy energy going here. We pulled this for you, and this is a major month for you guys. So I'm probably going to put your guys' video out first just because you guys need to see this. We're still working on the other ones for May, but we're going to get you done and get it on. So what we normally do is we use two cards from your yearly read for the month of May. Then Lucy does a spread, I do a spread, and we're going to read it together. We also pulled two oracle cards for you, which again tie into the rest of the read. So let's just keep going. Let's do it. So I'm going to let Lucy start. The first card she pulled is
The King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords, it has to do with your intellect and the benefits that you've used it towards for yourself and those around you. That's what that's all about. He is a man of intellect, as you can see by his garments. He's very well off. The caution on this card is to seek a bit more balance in your life. Don't just be known for your mental attributes and your cunning in the workplace and all of your deals that you make. Be known for a kindness of spirit and a generosity of your soul too, okay? Now the first card we pulled is the Magician. Now the Magician, as you can see, he has look at the look on that man's face. He's serious and he's at serious business. So the Magician here knows that his actions have consequences. So you are to be fully aware of your actions and the consequences that they have. Be aware that your choices are important to you and those around you. The message here is to one of discipline and control. As you can see, he's controlling all of the suits there, the cups, everything. He has it all under his control. And realize that you have the power that you need to accomplish anything that you wish to do. Just draw on your abilities. And we have the Ace of Wands. Now the Ace of Wands is a gift of man, actually. As you can see the hands here, it's not a gift of the gods, it's a gift of man. So, and it is the beginning of just about everything. It is the spark of life. It's the gift of your will. It's inspiration, action, passion, courage. You have all of that to draw upon. Again, you need to use your discipline here. And this card requires that you do take action to bring about what your desires are, what you're working for. The next one is Strength. Well, the lady in this card is walking beside her inner self, her animal instincts, so to speak. She has them under control. They don't control her. She uses them for her betterment, for herself, people around her, ones she loves, whatever in need is, and she uses them appropriately, not in the self-destructive or destructive way, because that could happen. And your animal instincts are usually your courage, your strength of will, and power that you have inside of you. Okay? Moving on to the King of Pentacles. Now the King of Pentacles, as you can see, he has a lot of resources. These are his gifts. He has the money, he has the intellect, he has all of the abundance of physical well-being too. Now the caution here is to not let your taste of the good life or your taste for the good life lead you down a path where you could find yourself in debt or on the brink of losing everything that you have worked so hard for. That is the caution here. And then we have Justice. Now Justice, according to the symbolism here, she holds the past and the present in her hands, and she's illuminating the sun there. So justice is about shaping your life. It's about the scales of balance, balancing your life. It's a karmic balance that you need to attune yourself to, or try to attune yourself to as best you can. because it will help shape your future. Now, your decisions, the mistakes you've made, you need to learn to forgive yourself for those so that you can move on. Learn from them also. It's what life is all about. We have lessons each of us needs to learn. Justice is reminding you that it is karmic and the balance is yours to decide upon.
You know, when you're doing this, and I'm usually, you and I can, the one thing about Lucy and I is we can look at each other's spreads and see stuff too, and it's kind of how it goes. But when I look at your spread, I see a progression.
Yeah.
I see that Magician is knowing what he's got in his disposal, and then you going on a creativity bent where you've got your impulses and different stuff under control, but you're able, the one that's controlling it, and it's going to benefit you financially. But there is justice that's involved in this, so there's going to be
the balance. It's
make
the
sure
balance
you
of your
balance.
life.
Yeah, this is a lot of balance for you guys.
It is, because you start in with the King of Swords. It's the intellect. It's very, very cerebral, if you want to put it that way. But it's used for the benefit of yourself and the people around you. It's not that there's not love involved. It's just that you're known for your business deals and your cunning and your straightforwardness there too. The Magician is the same way. Those have cautions to them. Don't just be known that you can manipulate things. Don't just be known for that, okay? You may have to curtail some of that. Bring it in. Don't do as much as you think you want to do. Do enough. But there's a caution in there. Don't be too controlling. Don't be too manipulative. Your gifts are here. They're waiting for you to use. It's all there, your will and everything. You have the control to use this, okay? And then you go on to, yes, he has plenty. He has plenty here. Has everything he needs, everything he has worked so hard for. Don't squander it. Be a bit cautious here so you don't lose everything you have gained. And again, the balance, the karmic balance is here.
Very interesting. You know, too, one thing to look at about this is that there's 3 major arcana for this month that Lucy pulled, and that's a lot. That's a big, especially the way that it's sandwiched. You have a major arcana, a minor, a major, a minor, and a major. So this is going to be a pivotal month for you guys. I really, truly feel that. And what you're doing now, the work that you're doing this month is going to affect the rest of the year.
Yeah.
In fact, I even see probably even a couple years to come.
This is a good, strong drawing.
Oh, yeah.
It's got nothing to do with just use some caution. There's a little caution there.
And remember, you have all these tools at your disposal.
Yeah.
You don't need to, and this is more about self than it is pulling from other people.
Yes.
But it's just keeping yourself balanced and realizing that you do have the strength to get through and that you do have the inspiration and that it's going to affect you financially too.
Yeah.
I don't get love as much, but
no,
there's a lot of creativity and a lot of mind stuff for you guys. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just totally talked over yours, but that's okay.
It's okay.
All right, for my read for the month, I got the 8 of Swords. Now, the 8 of Swords is talking about restrictions that you place upon yourself. It's a fear of leaving something that might be unpleasant for you, and you don't really know how to do it. And the thing about this symbolism for this card is that the swords are all around, and a lot of the time with swords, it's your mind. So a lot of this stuff is stuff that you made up in your mind for you this month, and you need to keep that in mind. Don't let your thoughts rule you to where you're not able to see the good things around you too, because you've got a lot of good stuff going on. So don't let this bind you up this month. And again, this is for my read. We'll kind of bring the other one together so you can see the two of it together. So for the first card I pulled was the Hierophant. Now the Hierophant is talking about learning. It's seeking guidance from a higher authority. It talks about connecting to your divine source. It talks about religion at times too. And just having that mindful self. And I really feel that you guys are being called this month to look at your source of inspiration. And for many of you, it may be God, but I really feel that God's calling you this month and that you got to keep that in mind as you're going about this month. So really take the time to learn and take that time to be quiet and to listen to the inner voice that's being told to you, because it's going to give you guidance for this month because you need it. I would also, there's somebody that actually needs some help too, and you need to look at your religious institution for your help. I would suggest you even talk to your pastor. There's something going on that you need to speak with them about, and you don't really know, but this is telling you to go ahead and go and do it, because I think it's going to help you throughout the month. Then for the next card, I got the same as Lucy, which is the Ace of Wands. Now, anytime Lucy and I get the same card in the same spot, this is almost like a double duel. And I really think that's for the month. This is going to be a very creative month for you. Talks about invention. It talks about inspiration. It even talks about passion, and it's just a new beginning. And if you look at this card, you're stepping outside of a cave out into the unknown, and there's like a path in front of you and the castle in the distance. And this is where I feel that this is going to be stuff that you're working on right now. It's going to last you for probably a couple years. So keep that in mind. Go ahead and be creative. And these two together, I really see that for some of you, you might need to even speak to somebody that's in a position of authority, maybe a pastor or somebody, and it's going to help you with your creativity on this. But this is a thoughtful, creative month for you. The next card I pulled was the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is somebody who speaks honestly and bluntly. She has a lot of charm. She's wise. And she also cuts through the distractions and deceit. It's almost like she just cuts right through the crap. And for you guys this month, you need to be able to either embody the Queen of Swords or act like the Queen of Swords. You need to be charming. You need to use your wisdom, but you also need to cut through the crap. You need to be able to look at your situation and say, this isn't for me. And as I'm saying this, I see this. So this is going to, the Queen of Swords is going to step in and help you guys cut through the distractions and the different things that are deceitful in your life and just bring clarity and wisdom to you. So for some of you, it will be actually embodying of the Queen of Swords and the attributes that she has. And it's a new beginning. And I think it's going to apply to your creative process too, where you're going to be able to look at this and say, oh, that's not going to work. This will work better. The next card I picked was the Three of Pentacles. Now, the Three of Pentacles is talking about putting all these things into action and doing a good work. And if you see here, she is drawing on the window and she's doing a really good job and taking her time and being meticulous. I think for you guys, once you kind of get an idea on your creativity bent and these things that you're doing for, you need to really, really put in a good work on when it comes to this. And again, I get work or I get creative, but there's a good reason for it because people are going to be seeing you. So you're laying the foundation right now for something that's coming years to come. And you need to keep that in mind. So do the good work. Keep yourself balanced as much as possible. Cut through the crap. See what is going on and decide, okay, that's not for me, or okay, this is for me. But yet be charming and use the advice of the people around you, but do the good work. Do the best job that you possibly can because it's going to affect you. Because the next card I got was the Wheel. Now, the Wheel is about cyclic nature of life. It's about karma. It's acknowledging yourself in these cycles that you're going through. And I really feel that this is a beginning for you. It's a beginning of a cycle for you. Again, because we've got the Ace of Wands and all these new beginning things for you. And I really think it's going to change. Your luck is going to change to where it's going to go a lot better for you. And there's going to be some external stuff that's going to come at you, but you're just going to be able to adapt. You're going to be able to go with everything that's get thrown at you, and you're going to have all the answers. So keep that in mind this month. I did not have 3 major cards like Lucy did, but I started off the beginning of the month with a major card, and I ended the month with a major card. Mm-hmm. And the ones that you got in between are, again, very strong cards. So I really feel, again, that my spread is also a major month for you. And so you've got some good changes coming up, Virgo. Just keep that in mind. So now we're going to do the combined read. You've got the King of Swords with the Eight of Swords. Again, the Eight of Swords is about things in your mind, but I really think that the King of Swords is calling you to realize that you have the way to get past this, and you have the ability.
And the character.
Yes, and it's going to benefit you in the long run.
Absolutely.
So it's almost like I see this. You're going to go through this, but in the end, you're going to end up like this. So keep that in mind as you're going through this month. Embody this more, and don't let your fears and your situations, these things that are going on in your mind, affect you to where you think you can't do something, because that's not true. You can do all this. These things that are coming at you, that you can do all this. The Magician and the Hierophant. Wow.
Yeah, that's a pair to draw to. Yeah.
This talks about having the tools and the things available to you. This talks about the source and the higher learning that's coming at you.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
I just keep getting that there's going to be something coming at you, and you're going to be divinely inspired at times. But know that you have all of the tools at your disposal, and that you can do this. You can do this for real.
Yep.
So the next two cards, again, you're dealing with the Ace of Wands. Not once, but twice. As I'm looking at this too, guys, don't squander this opportunity. You've got a major opportunity coming your way, and you need to be aware and open to it. Don't squander it. Don't let it pass you by, because you've got some awesome ideas and you've got a lot of creativity there. So keep that in mind, and it's like double. It's like a double punch for you. The next set is Strength and the Queen of Swords.
They actually do go together.
They really do.
They really actually fit.
Harnessing the inner stuff that's going on with you,
Yep.
and cutting through the crap that's going on with you, so that you can, it's almost like I see somebody saying, okay, I can do this. I can get this done.
Yep.
Stepping away from the distractions. It's discipline. It's disciplining yourself to do what you need to do.
There you go. You walk with yourself. Walk with your strength.
For somebody, this is a brand new business too. So you've got all of the, you've got all of this, you've got all the tools you need to move forward. Just pull yourself in line. You're going to have to discipline yourself this month to really pull yourself together.
That's it.
And then I see it this way. Three of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. I mean, come on, Pentacles. It's all about money for this. This is going to bring you guys money. And I see like 4 or 5 different business ventures that are going to come out of this.
It's all about using your abilities to their best to give you the advantages
And you,
of the king.
yeah, and you doing this discipline and doing your best work, it's going to show, and it's going to benefit you for years to come. So do it. I know I'm reiterating on it a lot, but it's true. And
Justice and the Wheel of Fortune.
what goes around comes around, people. And
take responsibility for your life is what Justice says. Learn from your mistakes.
And again, this is a pivotal month. You are going to, your luck is changing for the better. And I see many different people for this, but Virgo, this is a great month for you. I don't know how else to say it. So we pulled 2 oracle cards for you, and the air one, which I thought was very interesting. If I can reach it. In fact, you're going to have to do it. Sorry.
We get it.
Talks about seeking a union of mind and spirit. And you guys need to do that this month. You need to pull yourself together, seek that union so that you're able to move forward this month. And it's self-discipline, self-discipline, self-discipline. It's so important this month because, again, you're doing the work now. You're laying the foundation and the groundwork. And I keep seeing 4 for you guys too. 4. It's like a table. The number 4 is like a table. It's a sturdy thing. It's got like 4 legs, and you're doing that right now. You're building a foundation for yourself. And in order to do that, you need to keep your mind and spirit together. Don't let your inner thoughts rule you. Use strength. Yeah. And the next card totally flows with it. I'm going to have Lucy read it to you. It talks about having courage.
It says, have courage. There are times when you feel small, afraid, and alone in the world, but you are not alone. You are watched over and cherished by Gaia and Great Spirit. Know that you have within you the strength to overcome all obstacles placed in your path, no matter how daunting or large they may seem. Have courage. Now is the time to trust in yourself and have the confidence that you will overcome all.
You can do this. You got this.
Yep.
Don't let your fears rule you. This is a pivotal month for a lot of you.
This is karmic.
And this is stuff that you've got the work. You can do the good work. And for some of you have already done the good work, and you're just going to build on that foundation.
Yep.
So let us know what happens. This is major. And again, when we do these general reads, you get quite a few different people, and I can feel different reads for different people, and I'd love to do that too, but unfortunately we can't. But did we ever do a read for a Virgo?
I don't think so.
Okay, we still have a free read. Okay, let's just do that. We still have a free read for a Virgo. So if somebody wants that free read, send us an email The first person that sends us an email will get a free read. That's a Virgo.
Two
Just put
questions.
2 questions. Give us your date of birth. The 2 questions that you want. If you need a time, if it's about somebody, I need their name and their date of birth if possible too.
Yeah.
But go ahead and do that and send it to us. Send it to our Loving Empowerment email, and we'll do that for you. Especially because I really feel there's somebody that needs clarification as to which way to go, and we would love to do that for you. So, wow, big month, Virgo. I'm excited for you. Have a good one. Walk in peace, light, and love, and we'll see you next month.
Goodbye.